What's up, YouTube? This is Jacob with Small Fish 16 coming to you live. Give you this little look on my fishing plan. Hope you enjoy beautiful sights of these American cichlids. But to have a beautiful tank like this, it takes work. It takes a lot of dedication to it. It takes maintenance. It takes your time. Just like having a dog or a cat or, whatever. These are my water poppers. So, if you like them, give them a, what's up, Silver Creek? How you doing, bro? Thanks for joining in. Sitting here just chilling and sitting here chilling, looking at my Oscars and watching them. Thank you, I appreciate it. Got another one in there with it that'll get just as big. I appreciate it very much. He's probably about, I would say, good 12, 14 inches. So, yeah. Hopefully he's fully grown. Well, not hopefully, but, Can't wait till the severums and everybody grow out. But, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you sharing it. That's mighty nice of you. I appreciate it. Just did water change yesterday. Say I did about 40 to 50%, about 50. From Indonesia. Welcome, welcome. A long ways away, but welcome. Appreciate you joining in. I could probably but yes, just sitting here, about to feed them. That's one thing I was about to do, is start feeding them. See, I think you can see it. Let's see. Okay. Well, there you go. Careful now. Okay. I was gonna give it to you. They're hungry. They're really hungry. You about jumped out. I was gonna give it to him. He act like I won't give it to him. You hear him hit the glass. There you go, boy. I love that sound too. All right, I think you had enough for a little bit. Orange, blood parrot. You got there? Is that a blood parrot? You got there? No, that's what that is. It's a Severum, two Oscars, and the tank. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Yes, that's just watching, sitting here, enjoying my beautiful view of my American cichlid tank. Just got through feeding him a little bit because he about jumped at the tank trying to get to it. And always, I don't like him hitting this. He's looking for more food. What's up, Nee? How you doing? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you stopping in, sitting here with my Oscars, my cichlids. Just joining them, watching them, and sitting here chatting with you guys. You bought a fish yesterday, and they are dead. What, did you check your water parameters? That how long has your tank been cycled, and is it no ammonium, is no nitrite in it? Make sure you check that. They might have a large thing. Has your tank cycled? Okay. Um, yeah, how long have you had the tank set up? All of that. That's a lot of deciding factors. Oh, a Roku. No, I got you. No, it's not a screensaver. Uh, Almost 4 years old, and the other one is only 5 months old. Brisket out of roast beef, because hey, it's good stuff. I'm watching this dude with the most voice I've heard since. Okay, okay, yes, thank you. Names, well, it's Biggie, and then my other one is Jimmy, and then I have my Severum in here somewhere. Oh, there she is. That's Goldie, and then I don't see my green terror out anywhere. It's somewhere in the back there. Um, his name is Leroy. And then I have the Pleco named Mikey, and the Silver Dollars, well, that his name's Silver. I should have thought about that. Biggie Smalls. Yes, I should have thought about that for real. That's actually pretty slick. Yes, I got you. What's up, Nosy? How you doing? Leroy. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me. I like that. That Biggie Small. I should. That is a. Huh. That's a smart one. I like that. I really like that. That's really smart. Excuse me. Sorry. Trying to adjust my phone. There we go. Sorry. I love the sound of that. The splashing when the eating is coming up and popping. No, see how I got my I picked him up off of a guy, and I have a 125. I'm going to be setting up very, very soon. I'm just waiting on my son. And but I just had this tank, and then I was in the process of getting a 125, and I do have it. But no, I picked him off of a guy, and I was just growing, using this as a grow out tank, and then he needed a home, so I said, I watched him, and the tank he came out of, it was pretty interesting. He was in there with mollies, he was in there with little glow fish, he was in there with a lot of different neon tetras, he was in there with a lot of small fish. And so, I mean, and a wild variety of fish. So I knew he would be fine in here. So I quarantined him for a little bit and then threw him in here with, my other cichlids, and now I'm like, I need to speed my process along of getting 125 up and running. So yeah. Hey, sing some Barry White, man. I tell you what, every dog in the neighborhood would start howling if I sang. Sorry, shit you not, seriously. Every dog in the neighborhood would start howling, and y'all don't want to hear me sing. And Lord knows how y'all don't want to hear me sing. Yeah, sure, you can hire me to do your voiceovers. Certainly. I'm sorry I had to leave for a second. Did you already answer the question about the big fish? Yes. No, he's not always been in this tank the whole time. No. My Oscar is 14 years. Well, I keep it with the red. Okay. I got them when I was 5. Both of them passed away. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate when that happens, but at least you had a long experience with them. He was bigger. He was in a bigger tank, huh? Yes, he was, and he's going to be in a bigger tank. Here very soon. I do have a 125 up in the middle of the process of setting up, but he's going to be in a much bigger tank here very soon. I had 2 Oscars, and one was named Academy, and the other one was named Award. That's smart. That's a good one too. My point that he didn't get that big in that tank. No, no, no. No, he didn't. Absolutely, you're correct. But I'm going to get my other Oscar out of there very soon so he can grow at the same potential. Uh, yes, you're absolutely right. But nice for joining. Thank you for joining and watching my cichlids and everything. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like him. I wish I had him his whole life. It would have been neat, but that's the reason I got this Oscar. That's it's going to be really neat to watch, and then the two of them and how they get along so great. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Fly, do you have a fly river turtle? No, I don't have a fly river turtle. They are very calm. They are very calm. Like Oscars have a tendency of eating anything he can fit in his mouth. Well, the fish that are in here, he could pretty much eat, but he's super chill. And my other Oscar, he's just growing up, just trying to hang out with each other and be super chill too. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Just double tap that screen. That's all you got to do. I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate all the support and everything towards my channel. If you haven't, subscribe. I appreciate it. I come to you and just tell you about how I keep my tank and try to learn really just learn and share my experience along the way of keeping a fish tank. And I'm not saying I get everything right, but maybe you could learn from my mistakes and just, or enjoy, my fish. And, I do this for you. I do this for the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I shit you not. Appreciate it. Being, yes, 4 years old. 4 years old. Right at 4 years old. He's right at 4 years old. Appreciate it. I mean, it's not, it takes time, yes. But it's just keeping up with your maintenance, keeping up with your filters. And I like, it's in my living room. So, of course, I want to have a nice tank in my living room. Um, my wife would kill me if I didn't. Have I ever thought about putting plants in your tank? Yes, but plants are very hard to be able to put in a tank with an Oscar and my Severum is somewhere back there. It's gold Severum. These two type of fish, the Oscar would destroys everything. I could go in and decorate this tank, and he moves it around a lot of times, and then so he would destroy the plants. The Severum would eat the plants. So yes, I have thought about it. When I set up the 125, I'm going to set this up and have some plants and have some fish in there that'll actually like plants. What's up, Mike Myers? How you doing? Size Oscar. He's about right at 13, 14 inches, and the other one is about 6 inches. How you doing, Michael Myers? What's up, Discus? Sean, I believe. But yes, they. Oh, I'm doing okay. I appreciate you asking. I'm doing good. Oh, is that is your pure and simple? Is your name Marie? Please tell me I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. Pure and simple. What is your name? I'm sorry. Ah, am I right? Okay, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Enjoy bingo. I love playing that game. I love. I go over and play bingo. I like that. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I got you. I enjoy playing that bingo now. Sometimes at work I sit there and play while I'm at work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Um, Amazing aquarium. I appreciate that. It's members bingo. I've tried to play at work earlier. I understand that. Um, I try to play while I'm at work sometimes, and sometimes I'm able to play a whole game, and sometimes I can't. But yes, beautiful Oscar. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. Danielle, Small fish, more like medium fish. Yes. My last name is Small, so that's where I get that small from, and it's kind of a joke because none of my fish, when they're fully grown, are going to be small, but I like small fish. But yeah, so it's my wife and I's last name, and we say fish. And 16 is the year I married the love of my life. So yes, appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's absolutely fine. That's appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Speaking of work, my lunch break is over, so see you later. By the way, I build fishing rods for United Composites. If anyone hit me up, oh, thank you. Thank you for joining on your lunch break. I certainly appreciate that very much, Dylan. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Small. So yeah, I'm 6'1", so and my last name is Small, like I said. But yeah, I've never been. They always call me Biggie Small, or it ain't nothing small about you. Yeah, I got all the jokes about it, and then yeah, uh, I tried to, you know, you're welcome. Sometimes I do scare the hell out of people. You're welcome. You're welcome. I thank you for joining in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my voice, but thank you. Like a little John. You're like a little John. Yup, yup, yup. I am, and not too little. Yeah. See, well, the funny thing is, my wife tells me that my voice puts her to sleep. So I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or a good thing, But she says, hopefully it's a good thing. It says it's soothing to her, or hope it ain't like I'm boring her to death or anything. Man, I had my chance to get on the radio for real. And unfortunately, I was young, dumb, and stupid, and didn't pursue it. And but I've been pretty much told all my life that yes, I should have been on the radio, but I blew that chance of being young, dumb, and stupid, and just never knew how to get back into it. You're live in public. Um, yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a lovely voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is that there is Oscar. Justine Oscar. That there, yes, there are Oscar. This one is a tiger Oscar, and the other one is um, like a copper red Oscar. I think that's what they call it. Not too, not too late. Your voice, yes, thank you. But yes, yeah, that it's. I mean, that's a handful to keep up with the tank because they produce a lot of waste. What's up, Ryzen? How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I appreciate it for you dropping in. Much respect and much love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, everybody. I'm doing a live stream tonight with a good friend of mine. He has American cichlids. And I put it up on my channel. If y'all are able, come and check us out. It was our first time together doing a live stream together. And, he does American cichlids. He has a channel. And we're going to go live tonight and show you, he has a lot more stuff than I have. I mean, a lot more stuff. And I'm working on that multi-tank syndrome. I have to have a little quarantine tank over here in the corner. And then I'm setting up a 125, so I'm already getting that multi-tank syndrome. And yeah, but he has a lot of stuff, man. Y'all check it out. How much this fish? Um, no, I don't have any peacock bass. How many times do I change the water? I do it every 5 days, religiously, and sometimes twice a week. And um, so about every 5 days. Sometimes it works out to be twice a week. Sometimes only once a week, but about every 5 days. What time and how long for? Um, I'm not gonna be on. I'm too long. And 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where everybody out is at, but at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and not too long. I mean, he's a chef, and I got to work tomorrow. I'm just jumping on there for a little bit and showing off each other things together. Um, I feed dry krill. I feed frozen bloodworms, frozen brine shrimp. I feed some. This stuff right here is really good. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's called Ron's Cichlid Food, and that's really good. It has the protein, veggies, and minerals in it. It's a pretty good mix. And then bug bites. Just well, that's what I feed him. And sometimes I get just a thaw out a piece of shrimp for him and throw it in there. What is what? Sorry. Oh, yes, that's the best. That's what I feed. I mean, I do use stream. Um, I do have some bloodworms, but pellets, large pellets, and he'll eat pretty much anything I throw in there. No problem. Where am I from? I am from Northern Virginia, a little town called, well, not really a little town, Fredericksburg, Virginia. You love bug bites? Yes, I do too. I go through and they eat them up like just all get out, for real. And then for my silver dollars, I have my little veggie foods, the omega-1 veggie just for them. But sometimes everybody eats that too, just I give them a very much a large variety of food. I suggest you what? To try Melenio from West Virginia. Okay, all right. Red, okay. Mile, okay. What's up, Aquarium Secret? How you doing? Your sister is in the Virginia. What part of Virginia? I'm in Northern Virginia. Is it the food? What? I am an Indian. Okay. Oh, okay. Basically, stream foods are really good. I don't have an omega-1 foods are good, and those are, and then these right here, these bug bites, fluval bug bites are really good. That's just my suggestion and my theory of it all. What I use. I'm not sure. I've only seen her once in my life. Oh, my father is the father. Okay. I understand that. Truly, I met a guy that had 11 kids, and he was in the army, and he had I think it was like five overseas, and seven all over the United States and around the area, around North America. But yeah, he had a lot of kids all over the place. Appreciate it. Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back. Had to get some water. Sorry. Had to get some water. Night crawlers? Uh, I never had extreme pellets. Yes, okay. The Ron cichlid food I use is very, very compatible to the stream. I do love stream foods. I really do. Um, I really do love the stream foods. But it says um, endorphin pellets. Okay, okay. All of my fish in that tank eat all of the above. Okay, all right. Well, I give mine, I guess, a little bit more variety of stuff. But yeah, yes, they do. Biggie is my biggest one. Jimmy is my smallest one. And then I got a gold seven from somewhere back there, and her name is Goldie. And then I have a green tear somewhere around. He's hiding or just relaxing or chilling, and his name is Leroy. And then my silver dollars, well, I just named them silver because I can't tell them apart. Okay, if if a food, okay, see it is a food which names is Red Mellow, and the company that made this is in West Virginia. Okay, so it's saying that it's the name of a food named Red. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Mel, Melano. I'm not a very good. Sorry. I can't pronounce everything. The company that made it is from WA, and I'm guessing West Virginia. I'll have to look them up. But if y'all haven't tried this food, I know he has a channel, but it's pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. Ron's cichlid food. It's for big boys. It's pretty good food. Um, I would recommend it. And no, he's not promoting my channel or promoting me to say that or anything. Talk to text. Hey, sometimes when I talk to text, they don't understand what I'm trying to say sometimes. So talking text don't always work for me either, you know. Um, so I'm just a good old. I was born and raised on the farm, pretty much majority of my life. So yes, I mean, I'm pretty much. I mean, I was seriously. I was for about the first 14, almost 15 years of my life. I was just pretty much raised out in the country, and then the first 10 years, well, 9 years of my life, my grandfather had a 500-acre farm until he died, and yeah, I was just raised out in the country, and then my parents got divorced, and I got moved to the city, and boy, that was a big change. Needs to win bingo. There you go. I appreciate it. Did you win? Hundreds. Okay. 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 So I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I got you on 172-acre cattle ranch. I recommend you add some. Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce those, but I know what they are. Lock them doors and turn the. Oh, I know what you're talking about, baby. Lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Yeah, I know that song. Yeah, moving to the city did suck. It really did. It really did. I gotta say, it really did. I mean, but the old saying is, you can take the boy out of the country. You can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy. That's pretty much true. It pretty much is. But I live in a big city, not a city now. It's just, it's very suburban. I mean, I live right, in Northern Virginia. So, I mean, it's not like a city. It's just a lot of people live around here. Forget the city. I'm not built for it. I understand that. I understand that. I mean, but, it's still, you live and you learn that. But the city or some people call the city a different thing than, what I call the city is big sky rises and everything like that. I don't live around that. But other people would say where I live is a city. It just depends on the type of person you are. You know, me personally, this is a city where I live because it has neighborhoods all around. I have a Walmart, I have a shopping center, everything within a 5 or 10 minute drive. But to other people, this is us, not the city. The city, it would be the sky rises and like New York and stuff like that. But to me, this is the city to where I used to live at. Stunning at growth? No, he hasn't studied at growth. Oh, I'm only on about a third of an acre. No, he hasn't studied at growth. My small one, he is only maybe 4.5, 5 months old. Yeah, he's only about 4.5, 5 months old, and that's about the age of my. Let's see here, my gold severin, and but no, he's not stunted at all, at all. Those Oscars are amazing. Thank you, Janice. Janice, you raise birds mostly. quails, chickens, and pigeon, dove, geese. Got a sheep, a dogs, and cats as well. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Um, I used to hunt quail. Sorry, um, we. I used to go quail hunt when I was younger. Sorry, and dove hunting, but that was fun. You have horses, guinea pigs, and a cat. You ride horses, Murray? I only have a cat and my fish, and my son has a snake. Used to have a snake too. You ride horses, and I raise them for food. Don't be sorry. Okay, okay. They go to the freezer camp. Okay. Yeah, I used to go hunting them a lot when I was younger. My horses are very dead. Okay. You, very old. I'm sorry. Very old. Oh, so you don't get to ride them? Do you still get to ride your horses even though they're really old? Yes, I have. I have one cat. It's mean to me. The thing is, my cat is mean to me and my wife, but love the rest of their boys, and love everybody else, but is mean to us. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But they're a lot of work to keep up with. They're a lot of work and hard work to keep up with. I used to have a friend that had horses, and they're a lot of work to keep up with. Your cat ain't affectionate. Well, he's affectionate to everybody else, but not for my wife and I. He just attacks us. Yeah, my cat is not very friendly to us, but he'll very friendly to anybody else comes over. He'll just love up against them, let them pet him. But if my wife and I try to pet him, no, ain't having it. Either attacks us or runs away. So yes, but yes, I will see. When I asked you about planet tanks, well, it's not much planet I can do in here with this boy, and then once my seven gets older, and then I have my quarantine tank over here that I'm working on and having, and I'm thinking about starting a planet tank in that. I really am. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Much respected. I appreciate it. But yes, you know, I love them. When my fish, my Oscars treat me better than my cat does. At least when I walk up, they love to come in and greet me, and they play with me. I mean, both of them do. They'll play with me. And when I walk up, they come up and greet me. Yes, I know all they want is food, but I can at least when I'm something's wrong, that my Oscars will grow up. I mean, blow his gills out and shake and all that. Look at me. Sometimes they'll even pout. I mean, they'll just lay down at the bottom of the tank, and it's just so funny. I mean, if you never had an Oscar before, they're so funny. They're like really they're wet dogs in a way, like a wet puppy. And seriously, they're full of personality. And if something is not right, if they're upset about something, you would think they're dead. I mean, for real, you would really think they were dead. And but just laying at the bottom of the tank, and all they're trying to tell you is, hey, I'm not happy. I am upset right now. So I mean, if you never kept an Oscar in your life, just know you need a big tank and for them in the correct size. Um, but they really are. You never had any big fish? You should try it one time in your life. You really should. Do you know if it's normal for the what? I'm sorry. Um, do you know if it's normal for betas not to eat when you first get them? Yes, because they're stressed out. I mean, so for a little bit, any fish is going to be a little stressed. I know you can do all your precautionary of transporting them and introducing them to a new tank and, get acclimated to the different waters and the different place. So don't be alarmed. They're not eating when you first get them. They're just plans on where you got them from and everything. It's just a readapting to all of that. They are really awesome. So yes, don't be alarmed that any fish when you first get them might not eat for right away. They're just getting unstressed. And cowboy plants and second seed. That's what I got. Yes, I understand that. Gilbert, okay. Oh, the biggest tank you have is 20 gallons. I mean, yes, you. I know my tank is a little too small right now. I mean, I told it. I'm working. Got a 125 and it working. Okay, but anyway, the bear tank size for them is a 75. I've seen people keep them in a 55, but the bare bone minimum is 75. But you need to have them in here alone, not pretty much alone. Maybe a couple little fish with him, but pretty much with the two Oscars I have, I'm gonna have to. I do need an upgrade on tank size, but that's the problem. Hey GB, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. You're welcome. Thank y'all for stopping in. I appreciate it. Much respect. Thank you. But yes, it's just I I get it, but I don't know. I mean, again, I wish I had a smaller tank. Wife. Everybody. I do like the smaller fish. Oscar, are you having? What is the what strain Oscar you are having, brother? This is a tiger, and my little one is a copper Oscar. That's the type of Oscar I have. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. If you had the space, go for a 6 footer. Yes, I do have a 6 foot. Um, it would keep the waist down. I fully agree with that. Been having to. Yes, I have a 120 and personally find it tight. Yes. The 6 foot is what I'm getting, and just waiting on my son to finish my stand for it. I have everything ready to go, and just he's building the stand, but he also works full time. But yes, you definitely need a 6 foot tank, especially having two of them in here. I totally agree. I have a crossbreed. Mine is albino, red male, and a all copper female. I bet you they're beautiful, man. I bet you they are really pretty. I bet. I mean, that sounds really cool. Waiting for the result after 1 month. Okay, well, they grow pretty quick. I don't know if you can see. The other one is right coming and swimming up there. He's only 4.5, 5 months old, and he's already at a good, I say a good 5 inches, 5, 6 inches. I mean, I haven't taken a tape measure. Yes, it is still juvenile. Oh, 1 inch. Well, that's basically how he started out, man. How this one right here started out is it's a 1 inch, man. So they will grow pretty quickly. Well, you too, Michael Myers. Yes. I mean, I can't wait to get my 6 foot set up. I really can't. Um, I can't. I really am looking forward to it. I'm excited to give them more space. I have more driftwood. I have more stuff I'm gonna add in there, and I'm very excited. 950 plus. Yeah, he's. They're gonna grow pretty quickly. No, no crabs. No crabs are in the aquarium. Um, Not at all. I feed them just mainly the stream and Ron Cichlids food and omega 1 foods, pellets, frozen foods. His name is not really Mike. I just call him that. Oh, well, but yes. Oh, Myers. I call him Michael Myers. Well, I hope that doesn't offend them. Please, I'm sorry if I offended you by calling you Michael Myers. But Myers, please don't. Sorry. I grew up watching Michael Myers. I'm old, telling my age here. Yes. Oh, he said he could call you that, and you. I have an Oscar 7 inches with tank mates. Should I add with him? Whew. You would actually. That's gonna be a tough one because the tank mates you can get a pleco, and but you would honestly at this point to be straightforward with you. He's 7 inches already. You're taking a chance of adding a smaller fish than your 7 inch because you don't know the demeanor of that Oscar. You don't know what he's going to do. It could end up some of his snack. You would honestly need to get another tank to grow out an Oscar or a tank mate for him because he's going to be growing if it's 7 inches in another 3 months. He's going to be that size, and I'm just super lucky that he's super chill. But every Oscar's different, so you actually need. My suggestion is having another grow out aquarium, grow them out, and then introducing them in with the Oscar. No problem. It's the point. I use it as a screen name. Okay, I got you. I got you. But that's just my suggestion, Kaon. You have a 4 foot tank. I would recommend. It's kind of hard because he's already 7 inches. You don't want to introduce a little 1 inch fish or 2 inch fish. Now, if you can find them around the same size, a little bit bigger, buy the fish like a severum, even a green terror, or um, you can do. You just have to buy them around the same size or a little bit larger. What I would recommend. Okay, catfish. Yeah, because the catfish are going to grow very big, and it'll outgrow it. I agree with that. I agree with that. Catfish would be yes. I do. I agree with that, Myers. I do agree with that, 100%. Certainly do agree with that. You have one pleco, okay. Well, you can also, like you said, get a catfish, and it is a bottom feeder fish. It won't mess with him. The Oscar won't mess with the self, and like you said, he can take a beating. Um, you just have to be aware that they're going to get some of the catfishes do get pretty big too. I mean, a pleco gets really big too. I mean, a pleco can get up 24 inches long too. So just know, that they're not going to stay small. If you have a common pleco, they do get up to, this depends on the size of pleco you have. You have. I would consider a bigger tank, and I may give you some advice. It will easier for you to keep your fish and give you more options to keep with your Oscar. I totally agree with you, Myers. Totally agree about that. Getting you a bigger tank, and then it opens up your options. And I totally agree. You're absolutely right. What's up, Animal Instincts? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If I haven't told you or didn't tell you, I do appreciate everybody stopping by and joining and watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Uh, you know, but thank you for everybody stopping in. Everybody. I asked one shoe keeper. He said I can keep koi with it like 12. Yeah, I've seen people that have big kois with an Oscar. I have seen that. I definitely have seen that, and definitely have seen people do that. That's a larger one. I used to have, and I know people when I was a little bit younger don't agree. Not everybody agrees with feeding live, and I was young, dumb, and stupid. But I was feeding a couple goldfishes, feeder fish, and my Oscar never ever he just grew up and was super chill, and it was a cold fish and Oscar living in the same tank for a long time. And brother, do you feed shrimps and beef heart also? No, I do feed shrimp. Like I'll thaw some shrimp out, and or sometimes pick up some as a treat, some fresh shrimp and give it to them. It's illegal. Well, it should be. It really should be. But I was young, dumb, and stupid. Like I said, I don't feed them live now, unless it's just a worm or something like that, or crickets. But and that's just treats. But yeah, Marie is the time to American. I say, how do I keep it healthy? Well, the only way I keep it healthy is this doing a water change, keeping up with my tank maintenance, cleaning the tank, adding in my, prime or Fritz, whatever one I use. I have both, and just literally, feeding them, having a really just feeding them. I take one day off a week where I don't feed them, and just doing my water changes. That's basically it. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you found. Oh, that's pretty sad. How big was it? Tanisha, Talanisa, Talisa, if I'm saying it right. Hey, Elfish, how you doing? Hey, that is really sad. How big was it? That when he jumped out, that's really sad. Hey, what's up, Elfish? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. excuse me, y'all, for one moment. I'll be right back. Excuse me for one moment. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hello, Tommy. Yeah, really sad. Anytime it is. It is really sad. It really is sad. I totally agree. Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had that yet where they jumped out of the tank. But you keep fish long enough, that does happen, and it's very unfortunate when it does. Got had to check on my hospital tank over there. Oscar is beautiful. Appreciate it. Talisa. I'm sorry if I saying your name wrong, I apologize. What is what are the tank mates of your Oscar and his size? So it's another Oscar in there in here with him. He's about roughly around 5, 6 inches long, roughly maybe a little bit larger. I haven't taken a tape measure to him. A gold severum. Can't see right behind there. And then it's a. I'm guessing. I mean, she's getting pretty large, Goldie. Um, Seeing it come across. Um, and then I have some silver dollars in here, and I'm thinking about adding in a couple more silver dollars. Then I have a green terror in there, and he's only like 3 or 4 inches long. Have you thought of running the interview like Rico Mexicali happy? No, I mean, have thought about running the interview Gabbit with fish tubers with like Rico Mexicality? I mean, I that's awful. Um, it's a male. I think it's a male. I haven't vented it, but I don't really. I don't know. I guess I'll find out here in a little bit if I have babies because if one of them's a male and a female, I'm not sure. I haven't vetted them. Yes, it is Oscar. You're absolutely correct. Yes, yes, you can. You can keep. I would say, with silver dollars, I mean, are just basically dither fish for your Oscar. So um, they're quick too, and mine don't mess with them. I mean, he'll make them known that it's he's the boss, but he don't mess with them. So yeah, the lids are very expensive. Just making sure that you have the correct lids on there because they can come out. I've been having all types bad luck since the end of 23 until now in my fish tank, the new one to the old. I hope your luck improves too. Okay, makes pla- okay lids the plastic. I mean, yeah, I haven't tried that. I mean, the plastic lids, I haven't tried it me personally. I use the glass lids, but because of the weight, but they scare me sometimes, because he'll go up and bump my lids, and it goes boom. So I hope he never really breaks them. Knock on wood, it hasn't happened or cracked them yet. Do I have any discus? No, I don't. Uh, I don't have any discus at all. They're very beautiful fish. I know, some channel members that do have them, but they, I would love to be able to keep them. I mean, it just depends on each Oscar. One of the shopkeeper told me my Oscar didn't get proper schooling, so it won't live with other fish easily. Every Oscar has its own personality. You can have one Oscar that'll get along with everybody, then you can have one Oscar that don't get along with everybody. So it just really depends. I mean, it really does. With saying that it gets mold. If you don't clean it, every time I do a water change, I I do clean my lids. I wipe them down. I clean them very well just with water. I don't do anything, any chemicals, but I wipe them down and just keep them very clean. So you have to keep them. I keep them clean. I do it every time I do a water change. So every 5 days, I'm wiping all my lids down and my tank and everything. Does yours have hunt stuff on the top of the water and make big splash covering the? Yes, I've plenty of times. Um, he'll splash a bunch of water, and I have to wipe it up. He can't get to the back of the tank too well because I got the filter, my canister filter polisher on the back, and it's pretty enclosed. But on the front, that's when he eats. Boy, does he splash a lot! Yes. Yes, we were watching and he jumped. Yes, he will. I mean, he will jump out. I'll show you one. I'll show you feeding. I mean, he's always eating. I will not, you know, just have to watch. See, hey, come on. What you doing? There you go. Yeah, he'll jump out of the tank a little bit. I can get him jump higher, plans on how hungry he is, and he'll jump higher. But but I had to keep the floor wiped up. That yeah, and he don't bite me. Yeah, they will jump up. I mean, I'm trying to get the little one to jump up more, and I mean, if you own Oscars, you can get them pretty much eaten out of your hands, and they're not trying to hurt you or bite you. They're just trying to get the food, and I just feed them some, this krill. That's all I'm doing is freeze dried krill. What I feed him, he seems to love that, and then you know, he seems to love that. I just like the sound of it, especially when it's some at the top, and he just boom. I mean, just the sound of the water sounding. And then sometimes I'll be sitting here, and it sounds like he's about to burst out of the tank because he'll move a rock, um, or he'll bump the tank, and it's interesting sounds. And sometimes when I come down here, no lights on, and the whole entire room and it's dark, and they're all asleep, or I think they're all asleep, and all of a sudden you hear a thump, you know. You got bitten by a snakehead fish doing that? Needless to say, I quickly stopped. Well, never had a snakehead, but he hasn't bit my fingers yet. I mean, I can feel his, you know, I can feel him on my fingers, but he's not completely just biting down at that point in time. How do you reduce your Oscar's aggression? You would literally, it's hard to say. To answer that question about how do you reduce it, I would add in some silver dollars, some dither fish, um, but every Oscar is different. Some is, you can't keep nothing in there with them in there because they're so aggressive. Then you have other ones that don't mess with nobody. Then you have other ones that are just, you know, but it's hard to say. But how do you reduce it? Putting in some driftwood, give lines of sights, breaks of sights, whatever. Um, Put in some, stuff like that in your aquarium, and maybe have some dither fish, and that might help with the, I guess you can say, the aggression a little bit. Oh, AK Kumasoma, how you doing? How you doing? Uh huh. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You're absolutely correct. He does. You're right. I have a albino. I think they're less aggressive than someone that you have. I mean, it really depends. I mean, seriously, albinos, some of them are less aggressive. Just really depends on the Oscar. I mean, some of them, that's the reason they say they're semi-aggressive. But you can get one that are just super chill and don't mess with anybody. Then you can get Oscar, and all they want to do is beat up everybody. But you're also, when they're juveniles, they are going to be a little bit more aggressive, especially with other juveniles in the tank, because they're trying to show their dominance, and they are wanting to be a tank boss. And but if they're alone, they're used to being alone, you know. But this hiding spots is really good. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're right about that, Myers. Confused. You're confused right now. Well, all right. So what I'm trying to say is every Oscar, not not every Oscar is the same. It doesn't matter if it's an albino, if it's a tiger, if it's a red, if it's a copper, if it's a, I'm trying to name all the different. A lot of different Oscars out there. Um, uh, what is it? A gold one, a lemon. I mean, there's so many different types. Okay, what I'm saying is all of those Oscars, they're all Oscars, and every Oscar has a different personality. You can get one that is super chill, or you can get one that's going to be a dick to everybody. And so it just all depends on the Oscar, the individual Oscar, because it doesn't matter what my experience is, doesn't matter what type of Oscar it is. Yep, they can turn. Yep, you're right about that, Silver Creek. I hope that made sense and to you. But I hope everybody's doing a great day. Hey, I got some of you on here again. Me and another channel member that I have. Um, what else do I keep? A cat. And that's basically it. I like the American cichlids. So that's all I keep right now is just the American cichlids. I have two. I have my just a little, and then my hospital tank over, just a little hospital tank that I keep up and running and cycled, and that right now I have what's his name, Jack Dempsey in, because he was not getting along with everybody, so I had to separate him. And I'm in the middle of setting up a 125. Once I set up the 125, I'm going to set this up, and I'm thinking, not sure what I'm going to put in this quite yet. So it's about to be three, so I'm about to have the multi-take syndrome. Oh, just fish. I just have all American cichlids. That's it. Well, yes, thank you. I mean, I'm trying. I mean, I'm not. My wife will kill me if I set up. Now, my son, he has a lot of, and also one reason I can't get a lot of tanks. I do have a basement underneath. Right where this sets is a metal beam going across the floor, so I'm fine. But I can't set up a lot of tanks on my main floor. Then I have because it's a basement, and my son lives downstairs. You had to turn your my storage into my fish room. Okay, it's like a little tiny cabin. That's pretty cool. A storage shed. I got you. Um, that's pretty cool. I wish you got AC in it and everything. Alrighty, thank you for stopping in. Nice talking to you too. I appreciate it very much. Anytime, I appreciate it. Come on back anytime. No, it's not AC. How do you how do you I like it runs at 88 degrees and in your tanks. The fish are cool with having that hot of a water. Okay, I mean, but I mean, okay, so they can live in that type of water. Okay, I got you. I got you. I understand that. I wish I had more room. Oh, everything for my fish tanks is in my front yard. Okay, all right, I got you. Rainbows, angels, barbs. Okay. They love it. Okay. They love that temperature. Okay, I got you. I got you. Hey y'all, I want to tell y'all, I got a live stream coming up I don't know if you were in here. I appreciate it if you were not saying. I got a live stream coming up, and 7 o'clock Easter time with my boy Matty Fish 33. It's going to be on his channel. I got a link on my channel to our live tonight. It's our first dual live. Come check us out tonight at at tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would certainly appreciate it if y'all would stop in. What time is it there now? It is 4:22 Eastern Standard Time. So I got to eat some dinner and get ready to go live with him at 7 o'clock there. It is 4:22 now. Um, and so if you can make it, I would certainly appreciate it. It's going to be on Matty Fish 33, but I do have the link on my channel. And if you that small fish 16, yeah, check it out. If y'all can join, we would certainly appreciate it. Love to have you. He has some beautiful. I can't wait to have him on, and he can show you. He has a lot more fish tanks than I have. Some beautiful tanks, and I would really love midnight here. Well, if you're still up, Marie. Okay, I appreciate it, Marie. If you're still up, I appreciate it. But if you're not, appreciate you joining in. Uh, I understand it's late and everything. I completely understand. But if not, catch us later on it. I would certainly appreciate it. Thank y'all for joining in today. Thank you. I much appreciate it. I'm trying to build up those watch hours to get my watch hours up and get my subscribers. But thank y'all for joining in. And if you can make it tonight at 7, I would appreciate it. But until next time, I'll catch y'all on your channel. This is Small Fish out. Have a good one.